Scene played out today in federal court as a 29-year-old facing a judge after being suspected of joining ISIS.
But there's more to this story than meets the eye. 7 investigator Ross Jones was in court today as the Iraqi refugee was charged. Ross.
Good evening, guys. Initially, FBI agents thought Al-Hamza Mohammed Jawad was an aspiring jihadist. Now they just think he's a liar.
His trouble started here at Detroit Metro Airport on Tuesday. The Iraqi refugee had been living in East Lansing, but he was traveling to Amman, Jordan, and he'd get there with a one-way plane ticket. That caught the attention of Customs and Border Patrol, who questioned Jawad on the jetway. When he couldn't explain his travel plans, officials called the FBI. When agents showed up, Jawad told them he had been recruited by the terrorist group ISIL, and once in Jordan, he would travel to Iraq by car, where he would receive 6 months of training. Jawad said he had proof on his phone that ISIL had been recruiting him, but when agents looked through it, they saw nothing. Then when FBI agents called Jawad's roommate, they were told the 29-year-old had been acting strange lately. And strange is the only way we can describe what happened at today's arraignment. Cameras are not allowed in federal court, but reporters listened as a federal magistrate asked Jawad if he wanted a court-appointed lawyer. He stared straight ahead without answering. When the judge asked if he spoke English, no response then either. Ultimately, attorneys agreed that Jawad should undergo a mental exam before going any further. He faces no charges of terrorism, only lying to federal agents. He's due back in court tomorrow.
Now, agents say Jawad eventually admitted to making the whole thing up. He offered no explanation, only saying that his home life is messy. Tomorrow, the U.S. attorney plans to ask that he be detained for the remainder of this case because they believe he's a flight risk. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.